Wait, shut up. Wait, I have to stop laughing. Hi, this is Phyllis from Reclaim Home. Today I'm going to show you simple steps to restore some wood. And we're going to go with the simplest, Howard's Restore finish, and then wax, really easy. And then if you really need to restore it, you have to sand it down to the wood and stain and poly. And then there are other methods too. There are other waxes and there are various ways. So the first thing is a list of what you need. You want latex gloves. You're going to want to wear a nice mask for toxic, horrible chemicals. I'm not wearing it now because I have to talk, but this is the type of mask you want. Otherwise you're losing brain cells like I do all the time. I'm going to put this aside. Get a mask. And get the gloves, right? So you need rags. I'm missing something. Okay. Cut. Cut! Wait, shit, I thought I brought that out. Shut up. I have to admit it's still rolling.
And some water.
You're gonna be walking through my shop?
Well, no, you said cut. Well, you're gonna edit.
Yeah, but no. Maybe I'm not gonna edit that. Hurry up! Wasted film. Well, digital.
Oh, alright, this isn't even dry yet.
Where did I put that? It's fucking hot. Well, alright, get out of here. Alright, hurry up, it's hot. Alright. Shh. Close the door. Okay. Alright. Okay, so we're going to start with the easiest approach, the Howard's Restore Finish. They do sell this at big box stores, but you might want to try a smaller shop that specializes in wood. So what you're going to need, you can do it with a rag. I use steel wool because it really gets in the grains. Now you probably can't see, but this piece of wood this table, it's really scratched up, and so the finish is like pretty much gone in some areas. I don't use the whole steel wool, I like to save it. Shake it up. Let's do this. We're probably not going to see the wood. Oops, I spilled it. So you want to get it into the scratched bits. It stinks. So like I said, wear that mask. So I'm going to be high by the time I'm finished with this. I'm trying to get it over here where I spilled it. Doing this fast for your sake. Alright, so the Howards on this table did not take all that well. Usually it works great. It is a miracle finish, but it's not going to do the job. I happen to know that I'm going to have to totally sand down this table and redo it, but I'm just showing you some tricks. So it works a little, but it doesn't work great. I'll put it in there. Okay, the wax, you could do a wax without color. I have a wax with some color, with some stain in it. And I didn't pry it open before time out. I'm going to do it with a scissor here. Alright, so the wax has color in it. You want your rag, put some on there. And as if you're just waxing furniture, except that this has stain, so it's going to get into all the grooves there. This is working better than the Howard's. I like to use wax on furniture that's not in too bad of shape. And I know that the wax will just bring it back to life a little. Like some of the stain is gone in areas, some of the shine is gone, and you just need to bring it back. What you would do is kind of wait for it to dry a little and then buff it up. If you don't have a buffer, which who really does in this, you're in the business, you can just buff it with your rag. Okay, so again, this is looking a little better, but it's not going to do the trick. But it will on furniture that's not in this bad shape. So the final thing is to sand it and repoly and restain and repoly. This is going to be noisy. You may not have a palm sander. It's worth getting if you're doing a big piece or doing a lot of pieces. You can hand sand it, but that's going to be a pain. It's going to be noisy. I won't do the whole thing. Right, just to the edge. So I'm going to use this other wrap just to wipe it off here. So hopefully you can see enough that I just did this corner. You want to sand the whole thing down with a rougher grit. Right now I have 150 in here. You don't want to go probably over maybe 180 because you don't want to see the grooves. And you want to finish it off with a fine grit like 320, 200 would be okay. But finish it with 320. Okay, so they sell, let's start with the stain I'm not going to use. At Home Depot and in every store, they sell Minwax. You're going to find it everywhere. It's okay. It's not the best stain in the world. And the same goes for their polyurethane. You could use it, and there are various types. There's gel stain, there's stain and poly together. I never do that, because if it comes off, then everything's coming off. Hi, I don't have enough in my cart. I keep getting cut off. So let me make it fast. The sandpaper grit, I made a mistake before. You want higher than, say, 120 and up to 400 is the finest, right? So I made that mistake. And also, before I forget, don't leave your rags in the house. Dispose of them properly. They're flammable once you work with oil-based stains, any of this. Put them out immediately in a covered metal bin, not mixed with any wood particles. Okay, so where I left off, we sanded it, right? So then the stain I like is Mohawk. You can't get it, you have to get it at specialty shops or online. Mix it well, take your foam brush or a regular brush or rag and go with the grain, make sure it gets in there, leave it sit for a few minutes, and then wipe off excess. Leave it sit overnight to dry, and then I like Epiphen's. I like the rub varnish finish. You could use theirs. They do satin and gloss and all that. I like rub varnish. You cut it in with mineral spirits. It'll say which coat you're doing. It'll say how the mixture. And again, foam brush, regular brush. Go with the grain. Go in one direction. One direction, or you're pulling it off if you go back, and leave it sit overnight. It's really nice. It's going to look great, and that's it. Before I get cut off again. Yay! Thank you.